Hello, everyone. Welcome into our program for today. I'm Gerald Waters, and it's good to have you with us. Got a very interesting guest on our program today, and of course, the main topic around Johnston and surrounding counties and Wake County is certainly the American Idol situation. And of course, at the recording time of this program, they have not come up with the finalists on the American Idol, so we'll just have to wait and see. But our point of the program today is we're going to talk with the band who backed up Scotty McCreery at his homecoming just a little time back. So think you'll enjoy the program. Appreciate you being with us today. Our guest today is Melanie Horton. Melanie, good to have you with us.
Good to be with you. Thank you so much.
You had the honor of playing with Scotty when he was home.
We did, Gerald. It was an absolute honor to be a part of this big day for Scotty, and we were just so excited about it.
Well, since we've told you that little bit, let's back up a little bit and talk about everybody knows you as the country music showcase band.
Right.
But now, really, the name of your band is what?
We are Blue Country and the Showcase Band, and we are actually the house band, and we go by Showcase Band for Johnston Community College. The performing arts, we have a country music showcase that we perform at, Gerald, and we are their house band.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, now I had the privilege and honor of knowing Melanie before she became a star.
Oh, yeah.
And it goes back at least, I hate to say it, Melanie,
I do
30 years or more.
Oh, has it been that long?
Well,
Wow.
Let's see, I've been here for 25 years, so it was back before I ever came to WBZB Radio. I believe the first time I met you was back in the 70s. And you played bass with a group called the Gardeners.
I did. I sure did. And you also played bass in a group, I believe at that time, Canaan Land?
Canaan Land,
Sure
yeah.
did.
That was when Canaan Land just first got started. And, of course, most of you people in Johnston and surrounding counties still see Canaan Land. Miss Shirley Edwards carries that on. But tell us how you got in music real quick. You know, we got about a 12-minute program here today, and we're going to talk about Melanie a little bit, and then we'll get back into the honors that you had in the last few weeks or so.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, Gerald, basically I grew up, my father was a pastor, so I grew up in church playing music all of my life, and I left and traveled with a group that Gerald was speaking of, the Gardeners, and we toured over the United States, and I saw a lot of souls touched through those years. And long story short, trying to fit it into this 12 minutes, I ended up coming and trying out, Gerald, for a place here at Johnston Community College. They were looking for volunteer musicians, and so I applied for that, and 18 years later, I'm still there. And that's basically how the house band was formed, Blue Country and the Showcase Band. And so now we're to the point where we do shows every other month from February on through, like I say, every other month. And it's just, music is a large part of my life, and I love it. I love it. I would be lost. That is kind of my identity, actually, so I'd be lost without it.
And I'll have to say, Melanie is probably one of the best musicians that I've ever seen. Is there anything you don't play?
Oh, many things. There's many things I don't play.
You play the keyboard, the bass, the guitar, rhythm guitar, lead pick a little bit, I guess. Fiddle?
No, I never could master that.
Fiddle.
No. But I guess acoustic and keyboard is my main instruments at this time. So.
And when we were doing audio recording here, which we did for about 10 years back in the 90s, late 90s and early 2000s, I guess, Melanie came up and played quite a bit in the studio here. As a matter of fact, you started your studio yourself, which is called S&H Studio, and that's located in Goldsboro.
It is.
But you actually started here, right? Before you
We did. It's Brent Shattuck and myself, we co-owned that together. And we have to give a lot of respect to Gerald because he was a big part of our start in music, actually. He invested a lot of time in Brent and I, and kind of believed in us when we were young and foolish and trying to figure it all out. And we appreciate that. If I've never told you, we appreciate it.
And hey, they were very talented. There was nothing that Melanie couldn't play. You actually recorded a project here.
I did.
You
I
did.
sure did. I
And,
still have that.
You still
yes.
have that
Uh-huh.
was your first project?
Yes, I believe it was Time Marches On, and it has. Yeah.
So it hasn't waited for anybody, huh?
No, it hasn't.
Now, before we jump back into the Blue Country Band, and I
Yeah.
just mentioned a little bit about S&H Studios, in about 30 to 40 seconds, tell us about it real quick.
Okay, the Blue Country Band, we've been working together. Actually, we're all linked together with the Showcase Band and S&H Studios, and we're working toward coming up with a music label to where that we could have an artist come to us. If you have material that you write, original material, we would love to work with you and just bring you through the whole recording process. So that's kind of where we are with that at this point, Gerald.
And you're located in Goldsboro.
Located, we're at 656 North Spence Avenue.
656 North Spence. Give us a telephone number in case somebody's got something out there
Okay.
they want to throw your way.
Absolutely. You can reach us at 919-394-2834. And if I can just quickly mention a few of the people that work
Yes,
with us in
yeah.
that band.
Tell us who they are real quick.
Our band is Hugh Jackson. He plays steel for us. And Brent Shattuck is our lead player. Grover Hood is our bass player. Ken Eubanks is our drummer. Our backup singers, Gerald, for this event for Scotty were Chrissy O'Ravitz and Robin Davis and Jane Shattuck. But also in mentioning that, I'd like to mention one more thing. At JCC, at the Country Music Showcase, we have 3 backup singers that we work with there. That Yvonne Wheeler, she's been there longer than I have. So Yvonne Wheeler, Chris Rayner, and Sandy Millard, and they're just a joy to work with too. So they're part of our team for the Country Music Showcase.
As a matter of fact, the Millard girl, she's in my wife's family.
Is that right? I didn't
Well,
realize
let's
that.
see. How's that associated? Godwin married the Millers, and the Millers were kin to, I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, well, that's neat. I didn't realize that.
It's somewhere back in the background there.
Good.
Now, your band, your Blue Country Band, or the Showcase Band, of course, they've got ties here. When I saw Robin Davis's picture, I says, hey, he's been up here recording years ago.
Is that
Robin
right?
used
Yes.
to live here in Johnston County. If I remember correctly, he lived around McGee's Crossroads area years
heard him
ago.
say
I don't know
that.
where he's at now.
Yes.
Then your drummer, I mean, that's, if you folks remember the New Jerusalem Way Singers, that's
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the kids out of
Chrissy O'Ravitz,
yeah,
yes.
actually, Little Bell's grandchild. So,
Exactly.
so you got a lot of ties to Johnston County in this band. And of course, the picture you see on the screen right now, includes all the people of the band. Grover Hood, I believe, is from Goldsboro. Ken Eubanks, and that's Ken Eubanks Jr., right?
It is, it sure
because his father was Heaven Bound. We were trying to think
That
of the
was
group.
it, Heaven Bound.
His father was a piano picker for Heaven Bound in Kinston. And let's see, who else now?
Let's see, we said Grover Hood.
He's from Goldsboro.
And Hugh Jackson, he's from Dunn.
Right. Hugh's been up here, used to play in the studio up here, steel guitar.
And then Brent Shattuck, he's from LaGrange. He's my nephew.
And of
And
course,
then
you're from
myself.
Goldsboro, so it's all local people. Now we've got about 3 minutes left. Let's
Okay.
get back to the
right.
superstar that you just played with. And at the time of this recording, the finalists have not been announced on American Idol, but we know that when you draw the kind of crowd that Scotty McCreery drew in his homecoming in Garner. Some people say 25,000, some say 30. I've even heard one as high as 35, which I think is a little on the high side. But anyway, when you draw that kind of a crowd, the producers of American Idol's got to set up and say, hey, we got to give this kid a shot.
Wow.
So, and he's good. He is
Oh,
good.
absolutely.
So, tell us about your little day with Scotty.
Oh, Gerald, it was awesome. It was just a rush of adrenaline, I would have to say, like I've never had, and probably one of the highlights in music that I've ever had also. But yes, Scotty, what you see on TV, he is the same guy when he's off TV, and that's what we love about him, just his character, which comes from his parents. You can also tell that. Just I don't know what to say other than he is just an awesome person, and he deserves your vote. So do vote for Scotty for our next American Idol, and it was just an honor working with him, Gerald.
Now, the Josh Turner deal was a total surprise to him as well,
Absolutely.
right? He was really got away with.
Yes, he was. He almost looked as though he was going to faint for a minute there, but yeah, he was very surprised.
And of course, you had the honor of playing with the Josh Turner band.
Oh, that was, like I say, it was just an awesome day for us, the whole band, all of us.
Well, see, and I've told Melanie this before, when she gets to Hollywood or Nashville or wherever it's at, remember us little people down here in Johnston County.
I hear you.
So, but you did well. Did you guys practice before the show, or?
Well, I'll tell you, we received the music on Tuesday, and we actually were in the studio on Thursday sitting with our music charts to find out if Scotty had made the top 3. If he didn't make the top 3, there would not be a concert. So we were sitting on the edge ourselves waiting, and found out that he did. So yes, we practiced, but it was Thursday night. And
do you practice with him?
We did not. He didn't fly in.
You just practiced the music.
Just the music.
Oh, so that was the first trip out then.
It sure was. It sure was.
Yeah. And, well, when I listened to the song, Josh Turner's song, when the kickoff, who was picking lead there? Brent?
Oh,
no, not with Josh.
Be Your Man, on Be Your Man, that was Hugh Jackson started that one out.
Okay, now that was fantastic.
Now the very first song was Brent Shattuck, Gone, the one that we started out with.
The Turner song that he did when Josh Turner came out.
Yeah.
That intro was fantastic. I told my wife, I said, listen to the intro on this song,
Great.
But that was great. It
Appreciate
really was.
that.
Hey, we're down about 20 seconds. One quick word and whatever you want to tell the people about your band, your studio, and whatever it is.
Oh, just be sure to give us a call. That's what we do. We contract out. If you're looking for a band to play, you're an artist and you need someone, get in touch with us.
Melanie Horton with the Blue Country Band, the Showcase Band.